Dalai Lama says Donald Trump has a lack of moral principle. World News.
Here's a summary of the article.
The Dalai Lama has said Donald Trump lacks moral principle and that he is open to the next spiritual leader of Tibetan Buddhists being a woman, but only if she is attractive. In an interview with the BBC, the Dalai Lama also said that while he was a supporter of the EU and thought it would be better for the UK to remain part of it, he did not want to see Europe become Muslim or African. The Dalai Lama was asked about the EU, of which he said he was an admirer. "I am an outsider, but I feel better to remain in the European Union." The Dalai Lama reiterated this position, saying that while European countries should take in refugees and educate and train them, the aim should be to return them to their home countries. The Dalai Lama was also asked about comments he made in 2015 that if a female Dalai Lama were to replace him then she must be very attractive, otherwise not much use. He laughed when asked if he understood why the response had offended women, saying, "If a female Dalai Lama comes then she should be more attractive. If a female Dalai Lama, before pulling a face, I think, prefer not to see her, that face." The Dalai Lama also said he had not given up hope of returning to Tibet, from which he has been exiled since 1959, and that he has been in contact with senior retired Chinese officials.
This post received a score of 53,152, with an upvote ratio of 78%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Bears have a lack of plumbed facilities into which to defecate. Edit, thanks for the gold, kind stranger.
The Pope is almost certainly a Catholic.
Does the Pope shit in the woods?
Why you always saying that? I already told you. Where the holiness does his business, is his business.
If you don't want me watching, don't call it the Holy See.
Dalai Lama about to be attacked on Twitter by an unhinged president who shall remain nameless.
Lincoln?
No, way worse. Linkler.
Who invited him?
Probably Nancy.
Well, I'm SQUANCHING in here.
You know, I like the Lama, he's a great guy. But he needs to stick to what he does best and look after his own country. The Vietnamese people rely on him. Too coherent to be a Trump quote.
Plus he would never praise someone who criticized him. Trump's perception of another person is 100% based on how much they flatter him.
The Dahlia, look, I mean, when you think about it, I mean this guy with his funny clothes. You look at it and want to laugh. I have nice clothes. I have a lot of money. This guy, I don't think he's got a lot of money. I do. And the best clothes. So why does it matter what he says? I don't know him. He hasn't got a lot of money, many people don't know that. But now you know, folks, now you know. Edit, you know, folks, a lot of people, nice people, have given me silver, almost gold, and it just shows that no matter what the fake news media, no collusion, wants to say, America still has the best EC.
Trump's social media handler confirmed.
You really think he's letting anyone else use his Twitter account? I mean, someone else may be typing it out for him, but the content is 100% Trump.
Yes, I am sure. Send it. I imagine his lackeys learned not to ask, "Are you sure?" a long time ago. I know this is in jest, but holy shit, can you believe the times we're living in? I wasn't given an option, unfortunately. Also, that wasn't really in jest. I very seriously think Trump faces little or no direct opposition from his subordinates. They just don't do what he says when he isn't looking. I imagine saying no to the guy is not worth the effort. I don't need Dalai to tell Trump is asshole.
I think it's more to the point that the DL is super chill and never really calls anyone out, so if he is calling you out you must really be a poss. The Dalai Lama didn't call Trump out, he was asked about him. And when asked, he will tell the truth.
Archbishop of Canterbury, England's most senior Protestant, called him out on not following Christian values.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.